The Kremlin. Natalia, Darcy, and Ellie are still in the taxi. I meant to be getting revenge on Jimmy Carr, but I'll have to put that plan on hold for now because there's more important things that I need to worry about. Well, that bloody sword is still in the Kremlin anyway that I was going to kill him with. And I was going to kill all of the other people on 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown as well. Why? What have they done to you? They compared me to an English woman called Rachel Riley. Well, if they compared you to me instead, that would have been a compliment. Yes, I have to agree with you because you are very good at having sex. First I was considered a criminal by Crimea, now I will be considered a criminal by Russia. Will my bad luck ever never end? We're going to meet some friends of mine. They're loyal to me, not Putin. Because I managed to get them out of an American prison years ago. They were captured by the FBI. But I managed to pull some strings to set them free. Natalia gives the taxi driver the address where Philip and Elizabeth are now living. And the taxi driver drives the women to the address. Meanwhile, in England, Stephen Mulhern's hosting another episode of Britain's Got More Talent. For the last time, Pixie, are you and Anton Powers romantically involved? And for the last time, Stephen, I'm telling you no. We just collaborate with each other when it comes to music. And show a little gratitude. I'm barefoot on your show. Oh, sorry. Meanwhile, in different parts of Great Britain, the various leaders of the various political parties are on their last day of campaigning for the general election. Ah, yes, we're anti-Brexit, we want the young voter, and we're going to legalise weed because it's a great way to stay in shape. We want to cut immigration. We want NHS over foreign aid. I can offer strong, stable leadership. I want peace and I want to build 1,000,000 new homes. Meanwhile, Natalia pays the taxi driver and Natalia, Darcy and Ellie exit the taxi and they walk up to Philip and Elizabeth's door. Natalia rings the doorbell and Philip answers the door. Natalia, I didn't expect to see you for ages. My situation is most dire, Philip. Or should I call you Misha? Philip's fine. I am now considered a criminal in Russia, as well as Crimea. I need your help. Putin's on the warpath. He's sending Cybermen after me. And the KGB. And every asset he has. What on earth are Cybermen? They're an army of steel. Don't you remember? In the 1960s, when they invaded London. I thought that was just a hoax. No, that's what the governments of the world wanted you to think. It was a cover-up. Oh yes. Me and Elizabeth are the masters of conspiracies and cover-ups. Well, yeah, we are the masters of them. The sexy figure of Elizabeth suddenly appears behind Philip. Philip, who is it? Oh my god, Natalia! Is anything wrong? Yes, Elizabeth. I'm now considered a criminal in Russia. I have to ask you to harbour a criminal, myself, and these two ladies who accompany me. Putin's on the warpath. An army of steel he has at his disposal, known as Cybermen. I thought they were just a myth. Yeah, that's what I thought until a moment ago. Wait, what has Putin stitched you up with that there's enough evidence to consider you a criminal? You have to remember, Philip, this is Russia. It doesn't take much for them to consider anyone a criminal. You spent too many years in America. You've forgotten what it's like in this country. Yes, well, we've been here quite a few years now, and we're getting used to it again. Yes, come on in, Natalia, and you two ladies. What are your names again? I'm Darcy. I'm Ellie. Oh, you're both English. Where did you pick these two up, Natalia? Well, it's a long story. I'll explain some other time. Yes, well, come on in, ladies. Philip and Elizabeth usher Ellie, Darcy, and Natalia inside their house, and then Philip locks the door behind them. Luckily for you, Natalia, we had Claudia and Gabriel plant a bug inside Putin's office for such an eventuality such as this. That's very clever, Philip. Why didn't I think of that? It was actually my idea. Oh, I should be saying very clever Elizabeth then. Yes, you should. We can't let the men take all the credit, can we? No, we certainly can't. Philip sets up the listening equipment, and he listens in on the conversation that Putin is having with Vaughan in his office. So, it's settled then, Vaughan. We will use the cybernetic equipment of the Cybermen and the electronic equipment of International Electromatics in order to do some hacking, in order to hack the UK general election. Yes, and don't worry about that bitch Natalia. We'll soon find her and put her out of commission. Well, if we don't, the Cybermen will. Yes, and we will do the hacking so that Theresa May becomes Prime Minister. And then we will upgrade her with cybernetic parts. She will be completely under our control. It would also almost be like I was the Prime Minister, secretly. It would almost be like we were the Prime Ministers. You mean? Oh yes, don't try and make out that I'm trying to get one over on you, because I wouldn't dream of it. I can't trust anyone, Vaughan. And neither can you. Yes, that's fair enough. I think I can trust Packer, though. I think that's the only person I can trust. Oh, thank you, sir. Enough time has passed that I finally gained your trust again. After that little mishap back in the 1960s where I turned on you, and then the Cybermen killed me. Yes, but in all fairness, afterwards I turned on the Cybermen and then they killed me. What, Vaughan? You're only just telling me this now? How are you even still alive then? I got revived. You're telling me there's some sort of revival machines? Where are they being stored? Some of them are stored here at International Electromatics, and some of them are stored in Oscorp, because International Electromatics and Oscorp have gone into business with each other. But after the Illuminati takeover, things went sour, but now things are finally settling down and going back to normal again. So, if the Kremlin wants to go into partnership with Oscorp as well, then that can be arranged. Not precisely at this moment, but maybe in the future. Meanwhile, in Russia... What is it, Philip? What have you heard? Putin and Vaughan. They're going to hack the UK general election. They're going to make Theresa May be Prime Minister. Oh, shit. Me and Darcy's got to get back to England and inform the UK government immediately. We'll do no such thing, because Putin is watching the airports. And anyway, who's Vaughan? Tobias Vaughan, he's the owner of International Electromatics.